Going to have a problem if you have this idea of 50-50. It doesn't exist.
We have to understand that marriage is never 50-50. I have found that if you stick with it, over the course of your entire relationship, you may have 50-50 over time. But if I look over my marriage, if I were to judge it in year 5 or year 10, there was never 50-50.
There is no 50-50. Honestly, someone is always maybe doing that little bit more in this area, but someone else is doing more in another area. Now, guys, in this video today, I'm going to be talking about this idea of equality in marriage and relationships and 50-50. Let me give an example of me and my husband. We have a son. My husband works outside of the home. I am a stay-at-home mum now. So our roles are different. Our responsibilities, our division of labor when it comes to our son is different. I'm more at home. Our son spends more time with me overall because I'm always there. But if we were to then think about how he's providing for us financially, then actually he's doing his own part for the child, because that's what pays for milk. That's what pays for this. In different areas in the family life or in marriage, you're going to not always be a 50-50. I agree with Michelle Obama. Just get rid of this notion of 50-50, because you're going to have a problem if you have this idea of 50-50. It doesn't exist. It never has existed.
There were times when I felt like I was 70% in and he was doing 30%. Because of the choices that I made in the terms of how I wanted our family to look.
Yeah.
I had to take my foot off of my career gas pedal, never putting on the brake, but slowing up a little bit. Those are the natural compromises that are required. And I feel bad when I see young people giving up on their relationships because there are periods of hard.
Unfortunately, so many people get so wrapped up in this 50-50 equality idea that they are actually walking out of good, healthy relationships that could be good, healthy relationships because they've consumed this idea that things didn't feel 50-50, I had to leave. Actually, letting go of this idea of 50-50 is probably going to be one of the best things you can do if you want to have a successful marriage or relationship. There's no need to kind of be fact checking like, oh, hey, I did this. You need to do your 50, because in the end, you start to actually become colleagues and you're fighting to make sure that, one, we're on an equal salary, and two, we're doing the exact same roles, so that none of us feels like, hey, we're not getting paid the same or whatever. But when you go into marriage, you're not going in as this is my colleague, you're going in as this is my lover, this is my teammate, this is the person who's got my back, this is the person who I'm gonna do life with forever. We're trying to win at life together. We're trying to win in building our family together. So whoever has to pick up a bit more of the slack when someone's feeling a little low, tired, exhausted, depressed, whatever's gonna come along in life, that's just how it's going to be. We can't be looking at like we need to make sure there's this 50-50 always. It's rubbish. I realize that people don't actually want to hear the real truth when it comes to marriage.
Marriage gets stressful because you talk about this equality thing going on until the babies come. It's like I was still the one, it's like he changes a diaper and everybody cheers.
Cheers, yes.
Like, oh, he's such a good husband.
Yeah.
While I'm still setting up day camp and daycare and the well child visits and the dentist and doctor's appointments and the babysitters. Somebody gets sick, who has to take off work? Ooh, it's me.
I'm just really grateful that Michelle Obama is actually openly talking about the truth, the reality of marriage, and not the idea of marriage, because the idea of marriage is nothing like the reality of marriage. And every marriage is different, but every marriage, if you want it to be a successful marriage that is lifelong, it takes absolute work, absolute commitment, total patience, and a willingness to compromise and even sometimes sacrifice for the greater good.
Marriage is a choice. It's a choice that you make every day, because you don't do it because it's easy. You do it because you believe in it. You believe in the other person. And ladies, gentlemen, that's why it's so important to marry somebody that you respect.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you agree, Can marriage be 50-50? Is marriage 50-50? Can relationships really be 50-50? Or is this all a myth? If you're new to this channel and you enjoy content like this, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. And of course, you can click the bell so you never miss another video upload. You can follow me over on Instagram at simply Sherna. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.